It's a big, it's a no, as long as she get really, really, Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Run it, then we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap. You said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. All back here, all back here, get back.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from the Superdome. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Still managed only a couple. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Devon Velez was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, it's Shuck. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, New Orleans. 1st and 10.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the ground, here's the Clemson Pride, Travis Etienne. And a good show of force there and get 4 tough yards out of that one. The 40-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 9, go.
Shuck to throw on 2nd down. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. 36-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing right away, it's May. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
May now on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Caden Ellis in on that stop.
He's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9. Here's May. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Bravo 80. 60 Eagles. Wide. Get wide. Hurt. Go put.
To the air is shot. There's fans open right side. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go, set. 72.
It's a give now to Kamara.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Panther 60. 19, Tiger. Go. Panther 11. Go, Chap.
On 2nd down, it's shot. As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing is shot. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead, backed up, as it is touchdown inside the 10. A carry now for Gibson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Patriots ball area. Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pistol give to Gibson. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he'll be taken down. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0s on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Carl Granderson in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They put Pickens in motion. On 3rd and long, here's May. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to pump this ball away as it brings up 4th and long.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck going for it all. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield, deep pass, incomplete. You got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
Here we go. Hawk, set, ring alert.
Throwing on second down, Shuck. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
That's good.
They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Saints first down.
36-yard line.
Let's go. 60, Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the give, it's ETN. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Let's call it a yard at most. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
Brings up second and 9.
All my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shutting down. Whenever I got your money up.
It is second and 9. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. To the outside. Complete to Johnson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go now. No street. Liking 18.
Now Shuck. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
This returnable for Douglas. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
34-yard line.
They put Pickens in motion. On first and 10, here's May. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
It's second and inches at the 44-yard line.
Second and inches. Out of the gun, here's May. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
That's on the veteran, Mike Owenu. Throwing is May. Moving left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Off the play fake, it's Meg. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready, break!
They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down. Probably the pickup up front.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got it backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Once again, it's Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We're back to New Orleans. After this, from the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about one. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Chuck. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Check. 70 Lion. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To throw is shut. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That one is good. And the Saints get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his time. That's incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll be second down.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep, and it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop, but somebody's got to make a play. Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On the set, 3rd and 6. Throwing, Dobbs. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the ready. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
70 Ranger. Let's go.
To throw is Dobbs. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Dobbs to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. And that's going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock is stopped. 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready, set.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Now Dobbs, escaping to his left. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Joshua Dobbs. Touchdown, New England. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Saints 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 19 Tiger. Go.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Rocco 80. Check Bobcat. 19 Lion.
3rd down, and here is Shuck. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through. The end zone, it's a touchback. On the ground, Gibson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Now Gibson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Patriots first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and
8. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. They put Pickens in motion.
60.
Dobbs. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner. We're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. He's got his man. Allen with the connection.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. Now a short one brought by the tight end, Johnson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A tackle by Christian Gonzalez. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
To the air is Shuck. Quick throw, taken in. And we'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go in.
They'll try and run for the 1st with ETN. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
Too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
It's crazy. Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing a blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Allen in motion. May to throw on 2nd down. Patriots. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Let's go. 18,
Throwing on 2nd down. Shuck. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
13 yards on the
13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At the 38-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1. Throwing is Shuck. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go, Shaq. Ring it. Cougar 19. Hurt. Check go.
Here's Etienne. Pick up there at 13. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
On the play.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Liking 18.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready?
Here's Miller. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal.
75, 65.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
4-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gainable level.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
On first and 10, here's May. That is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Blown back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 17 yards. First down, New England.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 18. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. A carry now for Gibson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's second and 6.
Crazy. Here goes the run.
Out of the gun, here's May. Forced out wide. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. And the Saints will take over at their own 15.
May's pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
give it to ETN to start this drive. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100.
They'll come up now for second down. On play action, it's Shuck. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Pistol give to Gibson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Gotcha on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Saints' 35-yard
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Gibson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. So, right out of a 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Hey, what's up? Yep, go, here we go.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout to talk things over before third down.
Here we go, sir. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. One broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. 79 Bronco. Unlock line. Go.
To throw is Shuck. That is hot downfield. It cuts in the tight end. An ideal beginning to this drive. Let's see 4 on the first play. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Dragon 60. Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
The 20-yard line.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Throwing on second down. May. Again, working deep downfield. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 45 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out at the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
To throw on first down is May. He's going to look downfield once again. And this will be incomplete.
I can tell you from first-hand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
May to the air once more. He's going to try it here again. And he's very close to a touchdown to mark him just shy of the goal line. What a big play there for New England. 35 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Saints going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
What's that? Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that?
Here's May again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Borregales now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Check out.
On first and 10, here's Shuck. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job of making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
Here comes
6.
3rd and 6.
Let's go. Ready?
Chuck. That'll be complete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a road win here for the Patriots, and it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Hyper, warfare with spiritual.
You